Mr. Fez, in your radio experience, what is your best memory of radio? What year was it, and where were you, and what were you doing?
That would be the coming out show. That was like my favorite, absolute favorite memory.
So there are good memories.
What's your second favorite memory?
Maybe I'm trying to think of what would be my second one. I know the first time that I went on the radio as Fez was pretty cool. That was very exciting. So probably really recent and really a ways back.
Well, fill in some. I'm interested in your favorite times.
Any of the wrestling stuff was really fun.
What wrestling stuff?
Wrestling like on the WCW pay-per-views of the Bash of the Beach.
That's not radio. We weren't on the radio then.
No, but it was a radio promotion.
How about being on air?
I can't think of anything right off the top of my head right now.
I like this Ask Fez thing. We could do an Ask Fez, an Ask Ron, an Ask Chris.
He's asking people things. It's fun.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's your way of coming in. This is fucking repeating summation. Like asking people things. You know, making fun. Jeff, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Fezzy.
Yeah.
Remember this. Hey, Chris, what's our golden rule? 2 pair beat 3 of a kind, and you got 2 pair of legs, you sick fuck. Hut, hike.
All right.
That's good.
I feel silly.
Pee-wee, welcome to Ask Fez or Chris. They're both here for your question.
What's up?
Pee-wee in Chicago, we got you?
Oh, yeah, hey, sorry about that, Ron. Hey,
No
Chris.
worries.
Hey, Fez, I'm curious if you bought any Twink Thing sandwiches lately.
No, I haven't bought any Twinks, any Twinkies. That hasn't happened. I haven't bought a meal or a sandwich for anyone.
Don't you owe Ron and Chris some dinners?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, about 28 of them.
And what else?
And a Nets game.
Not just the Nets game. Where are our seats?
Floor seats at the Nets, at the Barclays Center.
Never going to happen, is it?
I just haven't worked out the details yet.
It's the second season that this has been going on.
No. And now would be the time to do it because they are shitting the bed.
Oh, yeah, they're tall. They're awful. Did you see that new Brooklyn Theater opened up? Well, it's actually an old one, refurbished, and they brought Diana Ross in. $95 million to bring this theater back from the dead. It's beautiful. Rochelle in New Jersey, welcome to Ask Fez or Ask Chris?
Fez, please.
Yes, he's right here.
Yes, Rochelle.
Hi, Fez. I was just kind of wondering if you had heard about Stephen Fry's recent nuptials.
Oh, yeah. He got married. He got I guess it got leaked that he got engaged, and then he went and did like a hurry-up marriage.
Yeah, to a twink. So that shows you a much younger gentleman who is a comedian, who's very handsome, and very cultured and educated like yourself. There's still hope for you to marry a twink.
Yeah, they make a very handsome couple. I don't know if I didn't hear anyone having a problem with it that he married someone so much younger.
No, I haven't heard anything here. I think Europe it's a little bit different probably than America, but I think there's absolutely hope for our little Fezzy. You can get married. You can find yourself a twink.
Thanks.
Stephen Fry did it.
Thank you.
Oh, Fez, we love you.
Yeah, he's got a really hot boyfriend.
Really?
He does. Well, husband now.
We picked that up from the early part of the conversation. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Oh, that looks like a child he's with.
He's got acne.
That's a fucking child. Holy shit. If that was a girl, they'd burn him at the stake.
He's going.
Oh my God! It looks like Stephen Fry adopted somebody.
He's
like Stephen Fry adopted somebody.
He's really young, dude. I mean, he's a youngster.
Good for him.
Oh God, here's him like shopping with him.
Oh.
They look very happy together.
Are you serious?
They don't look happy smiling in that photo.
Joey in New Rochelle.
What's up, boys?
Welcome to Ask Fez.
First, I don't know how Pepper has a sports show and doesn't know that was Buffalo's first Super Bowl.
I don't know. What do you do on that sports show except for drag down Davy Mack?
I don't drag down anything.
Well, you always bringing up bad stuff like, hey, my dad said it was about time since it was the first Super Bowl they went to.
I was a 7-year-old. I couldn't remember correctly.
I was 7 years old also. Anyway, next point. How if I want to go on the WWE Network and find you guys in that WCW pay-per-view, what am I searching? What pay-per-view can I find the two of you guys?
I don't know if it's included in the pay-per-view, but it's the WCW First Bash at the Beach.
Yeah, I think they have the history. They have every pay-per-view on there, I believe.
Well, we were a dark match. Fez is not pointing that out. He's acting like, he headlined it. But I think Sam told me that he saw it before. Somebody like that told me. 866 Ron 0 Fez. 866 Ron 0 Fez. By the way, I saw Pete today, and he said thank you so much for standing up to Sam for him.
Oh, from when Sam was on and he was talking all that shit.
He was very happy, and he said he went back and re-listened to it a couple of times because I said Pete got where he got on his own merits. Oh my God,
Steve,
that kid.
This is a small, I mean...
Somebody should just say blink if you feel like you're in danger.
Look,
you can't say it. He should order a pizza.
He's buying candy in this picture. He has boxes of candy.
Oh my God.
And his midriff is like, you can
and I'm a giant Stephen Fry fan. Dave, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron, I got a question for Fez. The very first time I ever listened to the show, he had the broadcast from inside of a coffin. Do you remember that? What was that bit?
Yeah, why did you do that, Fez?
I can't remember what bet I lost in that time.
I don't think there was a bet.
I thought it was between me and Earl. Whatever we did, loser had to. It was we called it a coffin match.
You both were in the coffin, though.
See, I don't remember that.
Because didn't Earl faint in it?
Yeah, I remember having to hold it down and him trying to get out.
Yeah, and that was actually rough for me to see. Because I have a fucking whole thing that wears me out of people getting... There's two things I saw as a kid where people were getting freaked out because they were happening. One, the older brothers rolled up my pal in a fucking rug.
Oh, God.
And he was freaking out. They rolled him up in a rug. A big fucking rug. And he was just stuck in there. And they were fucking saddest. And another one, like, did you ever have, like, the kind of sewers where, like, if you're playing ball in the street, it would go into the fucking sewer?
Yeah.
But then you could open up a lid and go down there?
Oh, no, not.
So we open up the fucking lid. We're like little kids. I mean, like kindergarten kids. My buddy goes down to get the fucking sewer. The older boys push the fucking thing down on him and stand on top of it. And I could hear my friend freaking out, and he was scratching at the thing.
It's just stuck in the sewer.
And the kid who was fucking standing on top of the sewer was like laughing like an evil maniac laugh. And all the fucking guys, we just watched as the older kids did this. So no one tried to get fucking help or anything. We just watched.
It was just stuck
It
in
was
the
like
sewer.
fucking high noon, and we were the coward fucking townspeople. And later he goes, why didn't you guys do something? I go, why? Could you see down there? And he's like, no, I couldn't see. I go, fuck, I was over there punching the shit out of him. I was fucking right there for you. So please, don't bring your bullshit around here. You fucking smell like a sewer rat right now. And you were crying like a bitch. It's better we just forget about this. Aaron, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Mr. Chris, I would like to know your taste in bourbon. How do you feel about Bullet Bourbon or
Free.
Ohio or any of those?
He enjoys free bourbon.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind. But if I were to pay for bourbon, Jim Beam,
Sure.
classy as possible. I got really drunk with Jim Beam's great grandson once. It was awesome. So I have brand loyalty to them.
That's a hallucination that you had?
I swear to God, I did. No bullshit.
Some fucking idiot just tells you that he's the great grandson of Jim Beam.
Freddie, no.
You know
Freddie,
what? Then I'm the fucking grandson of Two Fingers Tequila. Everybody, look at me. Hey, I'm the grandson of fucking Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey.
I got drunk with Freddie No the Fourth, Jim Beam's great grandson. I've passed around a bottle of Knob Creek with him and his road manager and another one of my buddies. I got
Why would
hammered.
this asshole have a road manager?
I have no idea because they go out and give out like Jim Beam tastings, and he was hanging out at the end of it by himself with the manager. And I was like, "Hey man, what's up? You're great. I love it." And then
Why is he great?
I don't know. I was already hammered, so the guy had a bottle of fucking Knob
You're
Creek.
doing that to everybody who's got a bottle.
He hands me, "Let's go," and then we just finished off a bottle of Knob Creek. It was great, and then he sent me a bunch of Jim Beam swag.
Chris Waterbury, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I want to ask, actually, this is for both of you guys, Chris and Fez.
Oh, great.
Well, what's the worst part about working with Ron?
Oh, this is a great question. And why don't you guys do something here and be honest? Grow some fucking balls and give an honest answer for once in your life. What's the worst thing about working with Ron?
My worst thing is disappointing Ron, where I don't talk and then I hate that part.
That's a relief to me. I don't know whether you thought that was a disappointment, but I expect it every day.
Really?
Yeah, it was disappointed me 10 years ago. But since then, you know what I mean? Be like a guy in Portland going, "Oh my God, it's raining. I wanted to do a picnic today."
Shit.
What about for you, Chris?
Getting answers on bookings sometimes.
How about this? I don't want any of those fucking bookings. Then you got them right now.
Okay.
You got it. None.
All right, none. I'll cross out the calendar.
And the weird thing about working, if I'm going to, give it back the other way.
Yeah.
The most disappointing thing about working with you guys is the same thing.
What's that?
Your breath.
Oh.
Your fucking stink breath.
Is it really that? I brushed my teeth.
With each other's assholes?
Oh.
Because that's what it smells like.
I always keep a roll of Dead Man certs on me, but apparently the Retsin is not doing the trick.
It's the dead man, because you smell like a fucking coffin. That's a fucking... speaking of trick, that whole thing of, oh, here's the thing I hate about Ron, letting him down. At least this fucking guy told the truth. You did the fucking job interview bit. It is not the worst thing about working with me. Why don't you just say the worst thing? Oh, I know. The fact that you work so hard and you're always so kind.
The worst part about working with Ron is how fucking awesome he is.
The worst thing about working with you, Ron, is that the day ends. That's fucking job interview shit. Why don't you tell the same shit that you tell your sister about me? Because she said...
Wow.
She told me the truth.
What'd she
I
say?
don't tell my sister anything
What'd
about
she
you.
say?
What'd she say to me?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the sister jokes.
Jokes?
Oh, no.
John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey there, Ronnie B. I kind of got a question for both Chris and Fez.
All right.
I was wondering if either one of you may have had a homosexual dream or fantasy involving Ron Bennington.
All right. Now, I know you've had a lot about Dave because I've seen you passed out.
And I've seen him naked, too. So how could it not,
When were you guys naked?
I saw him naked once years ago at the old 57th Street studio. And he was...
I remember he used to take his dick out any chance he got.
Yeah, and I've seen it plenty of times.
And it was a fucking Mick dick. There was nothing to brag about.
So, yeah, if I see the man's penis...
You are going to dream about it a little bit.
Yeah, sure. But is not everyone isn't like that?
Jeff, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Well, I'm going to try you again.
Should I say cousin?
Hey, cuz.
Ron, just wondered what your favorite movie was last year. Favorite one?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
No. Boyhood. That's what I've got locked in so far.
Nightcrawler for me. And my favorite documentary, can I just throw that out there too?
Yeah.
Jodorowsky's Dune. And even if you're not a Dune fan, if you just like Hollywood, you should watch that documentary.
It didn't get made.
No, yeah, it's a documentary about the version of Dune that didn't get made that was supposed to have Pink Floyd doing the soundtrack, Mick Jagger was supposed to be in it, and Salvador Dali.
Yeah. It's a pipe dream.
Watch the documentary.
My favorite documentary this year, and I recommend to everybody, is The Last Days of Vietnam. That fucking blew me away and haunted me.
It's nominated for best documentary.
I'd like to give out the best documentary prize, because if I would go in the envelope, no matter what it said, I would just say, and the winner is Last Days. No one look at this. Last Days of Vietnam.
But you didn't open it.
I don't have to. I'm like Kratchkin.
Okay.
Oh, is this open enough for you, bitch?
Come on.
Wow, that's a pretty good fucking shot. Matter of fact, you see how he came low in the hip?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson throws that. Nobody can intercept it.
There you go. They got 2 more goddamn plays.
Low and on the hip.
And said he gave it to Butler.
He
fucking handed it over.
It was an underhand toss. And told everybody else to back up.
Fix was in. I've just decided.
Lou, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, cousins.
Hey.
I got a question for Fezzy.
Go ahead.
Hey, Fez, all time, who's your favorite wrestling manager?
Well, you have to go with Slick.
Really?
Dr. Style, absolutely great choice.
No, there's no one better than Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Then why did you say Slick? It's almost like if you went in to vote, you went like this. Give me Romney. You're stuck with that.
Slick is your favorite.
Well, was that a joke?
That was a joke.
All right, Fez is back.
Because I feel that answer is obvious to anyone who's ever even seen a wrestling match.
I would agree with you when it comes to tag teams, but single wrestling, he didn't have a really great fucking record. Tag team's phenomenal, though.
Sure.
He always had
Intercontinental titles.
Yeah, he always had the tag team chant. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, none of your business. How's about that, Mike?
Hey, Chris Stanley.
Yes.
Kill Bill Volume 2. Bud is his boss at the strip club. He goes in there and he gets ranked out for wearing that hat. That fucking hat. How close is Ronnie B to that guy?
I don't think he's that close to that guy at all.
That guy is somebody's son. A famous... is it Joey Bishop's son?
I'm going to look it up right now.
See, this is the fucking problem in life. People just think, I'm going to stop the conversation, start typing, and then I'm going to take credit for something.
Yeah. Joey Bishop's son. Larry Bishop is the actor.
So here's the thing. You would tell me, yeah, like you were fucking giving me some information. But you had to look it up using an entire World Wide Web.
That's how it is now.
Now I know there's no dinosaur that you can beat.
Oh, no.
Because you need fucking help with a trivia question.
Answering a trivia question is different than wrestling a dinosaur to death.
Apparently for you, it's harder.
It kind of is harder. Because if I see a dinosaur, I don't need to Google anything. I'll just grab my fucking neck and kill it.
Chuck in North Carolina.
Hey, Ronnie, how you doing, man? I got a question for Fez and Chris. Fez has problems about being nervous on the radio, and sometimes he can't talk, and his health problems. If the cure for Fez would be to get his dick sucked, would Chris Stanley suck it, and would Fez let him to be cured?
Well,
I'll see you.
Chris, I'll let you handle that.
I would not suck his dick.
Even though you could cure him.
Yeah. I'd try to get someone else to suck it, but I wouldn't be sucking his dick. I wouldn't take that load. I'm assuming I have to suck it to completion.
So what if you didn't? What if you just sucked it for 2 minutes?
Oh.
First of all, it was going to take you an hour to get it hard. Because that fucking thing hasn't been used yet. it's gonna fucking smell like an old fucking beach house.
I'm definitely not fucking sucking it now, even if it just have to taste it.
Would you rub it till it got hard?
I'd rub it till it got hard.
You want to try that, Fez?
I ain't gonna suck it.
If it would cure, my
No, not
problems,
cure it, but just to see if you could eventually get it hard. Like a fucking race against the clock.
That would be an experiment worth doing.
You want to do it right now?
Oh God!
You got to take it out though, not through your fucking pants. We're not fucking Egyptians.
Oh, I thought we were going through the jeans.
Oh!
What is this? What are we, children?
What are you, disgusting?
That thought
Let's
would be
go.
Flesh on flesh.
Put it on the fucking table. He'll rub it on the table. Chris, if he puts it out on the table, you'll rub it, right?
That's right. I'll
To completion. Let's go, Fez.
I just thought till he got hard.
Pre-cum.
All right.
We got a deal. This is why I'm a great negotiator. Go ahead, Fezzy. Put it out there.
Yeah, I don't think I can get it out right now. It's an innie at the moment.
Come on.
Let me just poke it.
This is your fucking opportunity to get a fucking reach around. You're not going to go for it?
No.
Whatever.
That's the ungayest thing I've ever heard.
I guess I'm gay now because I agreed to it.
I'm not going to hold you to that.
Thank you. All right. Straight again.
Although you're fucking hard just thinking about it. And you took it out, too. Because that was your opportunity. Here, I got a winter's scarf here. Just let him buff it like that, back and forth, like it was a fucking shoe.
If I had a scarf, I'd man, that'd be great. We spit on it.
And then just singing.
Look, I'm not good enough for him. The real ass dude isn't good enough for him.
You do turn down a lot of fucking stuff. A lot.
Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
I forgot about all these.
Yeah. It's out there. Just gotta take it. What if Slick offered?
What if Rex Ryan offered to put a fucking tattoo of your penis on his arm? But you had to take it out, put it there so we could trace it. How about that? Just put it up here, right here, and we'll trace it.
Rex Ryan's the best.
It wouldn't take much ink at the moment.
Why are you fucking...
Jesus.
You know, there's no such thing as a scared dick going away, Fez. This isn't fucking cold water you've dove into. It may be flaccid, but it doesn't get fucking smaller than it would in its flaccid state. That's science I'm laying on you right now, dude. That's biology. Now put it up here and we're going to trace it. And then we're going to put that out online.
Let me just trace it. I won't even touch it. I'll just trace it.
No, I don't want my dick tracings online.
Why?
Trace your balls.
Well, we'll just keep it here.
Yeah, I'll just keep it.
I'm too embarrassed. I'm too shy.
What?
I'm too nervous.
In front of us.
Yeah.
Your two buddies.
Yes.
Let me see that.
Who I've known forever. I'm still too nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Is it me?
Being exposed.
But to us.
I know, and it makes sense. It should just be a locker room situation, but I never enjoyed locker room situations.
What? In the locker room, we all sit around and trace each other's cocks. Why didn't you enjoy locker rooms?
Oh, I was always nervous about getting undressed in front of people. I don't know. I didn't think anyone was like it, but I mean, it wasn't even just dick. It was like taking my shirt off. I didn't like.
Does this sound like a gay man to you who doesn't want to spend time naked with other men? I might be fucking crazy here.
I would think that gay dudes, just all they want to do is be naked with other gay dudes.
If I said to you, Chris, you want to get naked with a bunch of broads?
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, and then you all go into the showers together.
Perfect.
Oh, no, I could never. Why? Heterosexual. Is Tom, Jersey.
Okay.
Opie and Jimmy have the line of the day. The line of the decade is that Fez's dick smells like an old beach house. That is the funniest thing I've ever fucking heard.
Well, now we got to start line of the decade. I'm happy enough with Ronnie B quotes, which everybody should go to on the Twitter. I don't know why we never retweet more of them from Ron and Fez.
It needs to happen.
I just hate the whole Twitter situation.
The internet's pretty insufferable most of the time. But that's what we have. We're stuck with it now.
This just gives Fez, now you think we're not going to trace your penis. Put it up here.
Break it out.
Look, I'm just going to go around it nice and slow like this. And then just trace down around the balls. And up like that. And then I'll be done. It'll be one line. If I take the pen off the paper, you can stop. Put it up here.
I get nervous too about something sharp
champ.
around my dick.
Come on, champ.
Let's get a dick trace.
You want just Chris to use his pinky first to let you get comfortable?
Sure.
Just trace it with his pinky?
I'll graze it a little bit.
Come on. Come on, champ. Put your dick on paper.
I don't want my
dick
dick
traced. Put your bare cock on that paper. This doesn't sound gay to me.
I figured there's a lot of dick experimentation going on with gay men. Just like taking out, even tracing it, looking at it.
If we trace it, we can turn it into a wood carving and then give it out on the air.
People would love that.
Now, don't you think most gay guys would want to put their penis on the paper?
I don't think so. I mean, I've never heard tracing come up in the gay world.
What have you heard come up in the gay world?
I've heard of... I guess there's docking that I've heard of from Jimmy Norton.
Are you saying that he's gay?
No, I've heard him talk about docking.
That's a band he likes.
Oh.
Docking.
Oh.
Explain to us all what docking is.
That's where two uncircumcised guys put their the tips of their dicks together, and one of them pulls the flap over the other one to connect them.
You don't think that's a joke? Why could that possibly happen?
What about tummy sticks?
That, I think, might. Dan has an interesting question. Dan, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, I was wondering, Ronnie, since you're tracing that dick, does that make you less gay than if you were to freehand draw a big, fat, meaty cock from memory?
Well, first of all, I would say this. I don't think it makes you gay because a lot of straight guys paint, you know what I mean, and do art. And there's plenty of times when a doctor is forced to touch a penis, and that doesn't make him gay. Dr. Steve's had a lot of nuts in his fucking hand, and he's had his finger up people's assholes. And no one says, hey, dude, you're gay.
This keeps you straight if you just trace the dick.
Although liking guys that watch him with his chick, maybe that's a little gay. I don't know. I don't judge, though. That's not me. That's not my way. I'm just the tracer. Come on, Fez, put the dick on the paper. Seriously. Have one bit that pays off. You know what a legend you'll be today if you put your dick on the paper?
Is it dick and balls or just dick?
It's cock and balls. That's fucking 2015. As you say, the future's now.
The total package.
This ain't the fucking 80s where you just put the head of your dick on the paper and get a quick...
I know that was what was going on in the 80s?
Yeah. You know why? Because of that fucking hair metal.
All right.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw this fucking documentary, and it's on Showtime or one of those channels. And it's Quiet Riot their entire time together, right? There has been something like 37 guys in that fucking band. It is so funny. It's so Spinal Tap, and they don't even know it. Eddie Trunk is in the documentary.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don Jameson is in the documentary. But the thing that kills me about this band, and they've had this 30-year fucking career with all these different dudes coming in and out, You're basically looking at 3 fucking songs that they're known for, and 2 of them are covers.
Oh, yeah.
The only real fucking song they did is that fucking mental health song. That's theirs. That bang your head.
Yeah.
And they still, like, the drummer's pissed, like, to this day, like, hey, we should be getting bigger gigs. You did one thing 1,000,000 fucking years ago.
It's a miracle there.
It's phenomenal.
I mean, it's a cool album cover. They got that going for them, too.
All right, people are sending in all kinds of things, Fez, since you brought up the doc. And Candy Maker, do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is, no.
A gay guy who masturbates a man and then eats his jizz. Change Your Luck.
Don't know what that is.
I'll give you a hint. You've never done it. Chicken Dinner. You have done this.
What?
Sex with an underage boy.
I haven't done that.
They call that chicken dinner. The fuck?
I had some chicken dinner last night.
I'm going to prison.
Hey, John. John in North Carolina. Take your thumb off that once you put it up. John, North Carolina, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy, Ron, I saw that documentary, and it was really good, but my favorite scene was when the kid was standing in line to get autographs, and he started arguing with the guy in the band that he was actually on the album. And when the guy in the band saw the album, he goes, "Oh, well, I'm not actually credited on that one. I'm credited on a different one."
He says, no, don't you sign it. Yeah, his album is be signed. There's so many funny things. They get a replacement for the lead singer that doesn't really seem like he's into it. He's not jumping around.
Yeah.
And he's like this. At one point, he's just leaning up against a pole during the show. And like they were used to Kevin Dubrow going crazy. Fez, you remember we were down in Tampa? Kevin always used to be down there producing albums and shit for people.
I don't remember that.
He forgets it all now. Our whole lives. I guess that's the best thing about working with me that Fez could have said. Sharing memories and thinking that they were good times. Instead of he came out once and then one time he pretended he was gay. That's his only 2 good memories. Did it hurt a little? Sure. Could he have made it up with a dick trace? Absolutely.
That would have fucking solved all of our problems. A dick trace?
Dick Tracy. That's all we want. If I see a radio and a watch, I know it's the future now. I guess there's not going to be a dick trace today.
I hate days when there aren't any dick traces.
Sad. What are you clicking around over there constantly? You're fucking driving me mad.
No more clicks.
Why are you doing it? I got you or him, but you don't stop clicking. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Is it just a nervous thing?
It's just a bad habit.
Then I got to take you away from that.
I'll stop.
No wonder he won't fucking trace his cock. But during the whole show, he's not looking anything up. Or then if we have a conversation, he's trying to look it up rather than converse. It's fucking driving me nuts. You're not even paying attention to dead air today. John, in Tennessee, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, how's it going, fellas?
Good.
I got to ask Fez, when are you going to finally get you some dick?
I don't know, John.
Come on.
I'm rooting for you, buddy. Just get it over with.
What could be easier?
Just go to a bar.
Do it today. Like anything in life, do it today.
They come in tomorrow saying I got some dick.
What if it cured him? What if he came back and the confidence was there and the anxiety was gone? What if he was just totally cured?
I'd lose it. I'd be like, why'd you wait so long for
You'd
that
be like
dick?
this. Oh, I'm looking this up online. Yeah, we should have known that.
Getting dick cures depression.
I don't think he's depressed.
Anxious? Anxiety cures anxiety?
I think it's a put on. I think it's a way to get out. I think it's, hey, I'm having fun painting this white fucking fence here. You know, a Tom Sawyer trick. Then I'll go like this. All right, I'm going to take that off and give it to Chris. You really think I don't tell you enough about whether I want bookings, Chris? Because that was like a fucking arrow through my heart. I mean, really, I thought we had a fucking relationship.
We do have a relationship, a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the relationship is you talking behind my back all the time about me not deciding on the bookings.
There's no fucking behind back talking. Never ever.
Scott, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, Ron. I was just wondering if you knew about the G.G. Allen EP in the 90s where he had his chick fluff him, and he individually did 1,000 dick tracings on each cover of his EP.
You know, I know that everybody's into the G.G. Allen thing. I was down in Florida when he was there. Never interested me.
I'm from Boston, so I like,
The whole, he shits on stage.
It's a freak show.
And, yeah, it's just like, well, you know.
All right, well, punching out. Bye.
Well, Fez, what if you were given this Sophie's choice, right? That you could make a choice between one or the other. Hang off the top of this building on a rope.
All right.
Or have gay sex. One of those you'd have to do today.
I would have gay sex.
Then why don't you? Because you're hanging off that fucking rope. So go out and have gay sex. Or just say, ooh, I'm an asexual. I wouldn't. By the way, every time I look up, I see this plane crash. How is it helping anyone? A, we don't live in Taiwan. B, they still don't know what this is. It's fucking crash porn and nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only reason they're talking about it really is because there's video of it. I mean, the video made it accessible to the cable networks to just play over and over again on infinite death loop. It's snuff.
But they're giving us nothing. Ryan, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Okay, so here's the deal. So, Fezzy, if you had a boyfriend that showed his love to you and made you feel good and gave you confidence, you would probably come into work feeling better or reassured about yourself and talk more on the radio. Because I know, as a heterosexual, being married, when my wife is not happy with me and she hates me, it kind of salts my day. I don't have a really good day. But when I have great sex with her and everything is good, nobody can stop me. Fezzy, find that person. They're out there for you.
The Advice Show.
This
Hey, can I say
person
one more
writes
thing?
into
Can I
me.
say
Well. He's right. Jesse, you're right. There's no way out of it. Ryan, you're on the Run and Fez show. Lost you. Here's Daryl. Daryl, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, Fez, I got a question for you. What was your first car?
That's a trick question. I didn't have a car. I had a truck. So that was my first vehicle.
And what was it? What year? What make?
It was a Chevy S10. I don't remember what year it was.
Was it the year you saw your first Super Bowl? Hey, we got a break here.
Yeah.